Hello, hi everyone, good evening. Hey. Hi Narinder, hi Arun, hi Sharik, good evening Manjunath, good evening Sandeep, hi Guru Kishore, hi Prithviraj, hi Shrikant, hi Ram Gopal, hi Anand, hi Ankita, hi Abhi, hi Ayub, hi Uddin, hi Govind, Rupali, Sukanya, Reshma, Uday, Dev, Priyadarshini, Gayatri, Vanam, Durbesh, Sarvana, good evening. Guys, if I'm not taking your name, so sorry. There are many messages in the chat box. But good evening, everyone. Yes. So now, today, before we talk about the agenda of today's session, so let's do one thing. Today, in this session, I will tell you about the topics and take some time, like at least 20 to 30 minutes. And after this session, 20 to 30 minutes, take some time and practice these tools, okay? Utilize everything so you will get a better idea on the tools or topics I'm telling you now. Clear? How many of you are okay with this? How many of you are willing to take 20 to 30 minutes time and practice the tools or explore the tools? Great. So keep practicing the tools or exploring the tools. That is better for you because if I tell you how to use these tools, you will understand, but not for a long run. Okay, if I'm just demonstrating, you will just look and forget after 2 to 3 days. But if you are practicing, you will get a clear idea and vision on how to use these tools. Okay. Yes. And one more thing. So, this is the main thing that I'm going to tell you. Do not spam the chat box or do not spam the Q&A feature messages. Okay. If you are having any questions, only then put these questions in the Q&A feature. If you have any messages, like if you want to answer to my question or if you want to give your answers or anything like that, you can use chat box. Only if you have questions, use Q&A feature. Do not use Q&A feature for hello, hi, good evening, these type of messages. Clear? Great. So let's start our session. Perfect. So there is a question in the Q&A feature by Bhagwan. Do you know anything about trading or knowledge about it? No, Bhagwan, I don't have knowledge on trading or any such things because I'm not related to that. You will have FFA sessions. In that, you will learn most of it. Okay? I hope this helps. Perfect. So now let me share my screen and let's discuss the agenda of today's session. Okay. Please confirm in the chat box. Are you able to see my screen? Yes, people who are saying no, can you please now check? Are you able to see? Yes. Most of them replied yes. So I'm assuming that everyone can now see my screen. And this is the agenda for today's session. So in this today's session, we will see how AI is useful in terms of research, LinkedIn optimization, day-to-day productivity boost, etc. Clear? So this session is going to be about research using AI, LinkedIn optimization using AI, and day-to-day productivity boost using AI. Am I clear to everyone? Perfect. Now let's see the questions in detail. How is AI transforming academic and industry research? What types of research benefit most from AI? What are the risks of using AI in research? What is plagiarism risk when using AI? How does AI help in meeting summaries? What are the limitations of AI for productivity? How can AI improve a LinkedIn headline? How does AI identify keywords for LinkedIn profiles? And finally, can AI tailor LinkedIn profiles for specific roles? Okay, so these are the topics that we are going to discuss. Guys, when we are discussing these topics, there are many tools. There are many tools to give answers, or there are many tools that you can use to do your research, that you can use to optimize your LinkedIn profile, or you can use to boost your productivity day to day. So it is up to you. You can explore the tools and pick correct tools that are helpful for you. Okay. So there are many people from many domains or various domains in this Q&A session. So that is why I am not giving names of tools, because if I give a tool, that tool might be helpful for someone or might not be helpful for someone. So that is why I want you to do your research accordingly based on your usage. Okay. Ankita, in Python related sessions will be on Mondays. Great. So now let's start with the first question. How is AI transforming academic and industry research? Okay, so let's talk about the traditional methods. So previously, when we were in schools or colleges, how we used to do research if we were assigned a project? Can you give answers in the chat box? Yeah, we'll go to library, reading journals, reading and finding out, Google, newspaper, book, magazines, newspapers, Google again, paper research. True. So that used to be a very hectic task, right? So to do a particular project, you should go through the research papers, or you should go through Google, you should go to any experts who are having better knowledge on that particular topic, right? In traditional methods, it is not easy for us to get a quick and accurate results, right? Do you agree that we cannot get quick and accurate results? Yes. So now we have a new tool, that is AI tools that we can use to do our research. Okay. Irrespective, it can be academics or it can be your domain related, you can do your research. And the tools that you can use are ChatGPT. So if you are students, you can use ChatGPT, and also students can also use Perplexity. Okay, Perplexity will give you updated information. Not only students, also working professionals who are going to uh, gain knowledge about a particular project that they are going to work on in future. They can go through Perplexity, and Perplexity will generate some documents or generate some text. Right? It will give you some content that you can go through, and you can gain some knowledge based on the topic. Am I clear? Now, how AI is transforming is AI speeds up research by automation process, right? So automatically, when you give a simple prompt, it will give you answers. Do you agree? You need to just give a prompt and it will give you answers. It might be literature, it might be data analytics, it might be deduction, or any other content related also. Now AI is giving you all the content. Previously, I used to tell my example in school. When I was in school, they used to assign some projects. Then we don't have this AI tools, right? Then we don't have Chat GPT, Claude, Perplexity, and etc. Then what we used to do, we used to go through Google, right? Google, we used to search that particular topic and go through all the links and tabs. Whichever tab is relevant, we used to pick that and go through the documents. And after going through a document, if we feel the document is not relevant, again we have to come back and search for the papers. Sometimes there are also some cases where papers are not available for a document. We used to spend whole 2 to 3 days to go through a document or go through that particular topic in order to get better results, right? How many of you have faced the same issue in your childhood using traditional methods? Yeah, so we are on the same boat. So now, but after when we got to know about AI tools, if I was assigned a project, I simply go to tools like ChatGPT and Perplexity, Copilot, DeepSeek, Grok, everything. So you can go through these tools and you can just give a prompt that you are assigned a project and you want to gain knowledge about this particular project. And now AI tools will give you relevant information, right? Now this information can be anything, not only about a specific domain or specific topic. If you are teacher, lawyer, or if you are someone who are doing research papers, or if you're someone who are doing analysis, predictions, or anything, right? Anyone can use AI for research purpose. Maybe Kevin, DeepSeek has old information, but Perplexity is updated day to day. So I suggest if you are going to, or if you're willing to get updated versions or updated data, you can use Perplexity for that. Grok you can use for images. Clear? Clear with the first question, guys? If you're clear, let's go to the second question. Perfect. Now the second question is, what type of research benefits most from AI? Can you tell me what type of research benefits? And tell me who can use AI properly? I will also give you some examples. My father is an advocate. He uses AI tools. I suggest him to use AI tools mostly to write his papers or anything like that. And my brother is a doctor. Also, he is using AI tools for study purpose. So, doctors gets updated every while, right? So I ask him to use AI tools. Also, he is using AI tools for that so that he will get updated data. Also, I, as a product analyst, I also go through AI tools to learn about the new models, techniques, and everything. Okay, if there are any new methods that help me in analysis, I also go through the tools. Clear? Not only these topics like doctors, lawyers, and analysts, also people who want to observe market and customer behavior, they can also go through AI tools and do their research, right? And not only that, if you want any audio, I mean, any images or videos, you can also ask AI to generate videos accordingly, right? It will generate images also based on the information that it has. Okay, any experiments you want to do and you want to take suggestions from AI, you can also take help of AI, that you are willing to do a particular experiment and what is your recommendation or what is your suggestion, what you want us to do and what you want not to do. These type of questions also you can ask to AI. Clear? Now tell me, who can use AI? Who can use AI? Yes, Mimi, everyone can use AI. Perfect. Irrespective of your domain, everyone can use. Okay. So there is a perspective in people that AI is not for me because I am in sales. AI is not for me because I am a designer. So this is not the correct thing. Anyone can use AI for their tasks. Okay. In future, maybe AI can be more advanced and help you personally in your works also. Right? Perfect. And now you told me who can use AI to do their research. Can you tell me what type of research can you do with the help of AI? I just told you that what type of research can be done. Can you give me the answers in the chat box? Paper, sales data, true. You can understand customer behavior, you can understand marketing, and you can also understand data. True. Great. Perfect, everyone. So now if you're clear, shall we move to the third question? So guys, again, for doing your research, there are many tools to do your research. Okay, please go through AI tools once again, and they will suggest you tools accordingly. Okay, it is not mandatory that AI should suggest tools same for you and me. Based on our prompt, based on our usage, and based on our requirement, that might give different tools. Okay. Okay, so small example I would like to give here. I will go to ChatGPT and ask how to ask tools for you. Okay, let me show you how you can ask tools to AI. Can you see my screen? Perfect. So now I will ask a prompt saying I am a research on so it is suggesting some tools according to my prompt. Okay. So in this way, according to your role and according to your experience, according to your requirement, AI tools may suggest different tools for you. Understood everyone how to utilize? Perfect. So now let's come back. What are the risks of using AI in research? So till now we have learned about how AI can be useful and how you can use AI in your domain. But now let's see what are the risks of using AI in research. Can you give me some risks? Can you give me some risks that you are thinking might happen when you're using AI? Great, everyone. Hallucination is the first thing. And plagiarism, true. Biased, true. False data, correct. Security, true. Data leakage, true. So all these are the risks of using AI. Okay. Now let's discuss about the first thing, that is biased. So we all know AI is being trained and it is giving us information according to the training it has undergone. Right? Now we cannot trust this training process, right? So sometimes the training might go in a normal way, but sometimes that will go in a biased way. So if it is giving or if it is being trained on a biased way, there are many chances that it might also give us biased replies or biased responses. Okay. When we are going through or when we are doing some research, do we encourage these things like we want biased replies? Do you expect biased replies when you're doing a research? No, definitely. So we will not want biased replies when we are going through a research or when we are doing a research, right? So the next thing is hallucination. If the data is not present, AI will not tell us that I don't have this information. Instead, confidently, it will give you a wrong answer, right? With the more confidence, it will give you wrong answer. So that is the one thing you need to check. So that is why when you're doing research, go through 2 or 3 papers so that you will understand what is true and what is not. Clear? And so ethical issues. So if you are doing it in a proper way, it is okay. Don't misuse AI. That is what I wanted to tell you. Don't misuse AI. So these are the risks while you are using AI for your research. So now to avoid these risks and everything, you have to write a proper prompt. Like you can say, I want a generalized answer. Okay, so when you are not expecting biased responses, you should say, I want generalized and proper answer without showing any biasness. And the second thing is, do not hallucinate and just give me straight cut answer. So these type of things you can use in AI, in prompt while you are asking questions to AI models. Clear? So next question, what is plagiarism risk when using AI? Can you tell me what is plagiarism first? No idea? Correct. It's like copyright. Okay. It's so if you're copying anything from anywhere, you will have copyright issues. So same thing is called plagiarism. So if you are writing a document, or you have done your research on a particular paper and you have uploaded it. Now some X person will come and show the same document and he will write the same thing by copying from your document, right? So if you do not submit your paper, it the credit will goes to this X person, not you, right? Yeah, it's like stealing someone's knowledge, true. Copying someone's idea, true. So this is called plagiarism. Now, how to avoid plagiarism? When you're downloading or when you're getting some type of information from AI, you can give a prompt saying, I want this in a humanized way, add some humanized touch or add a realistic answer. So these type of prompts or these type of keywords you can add in your prompt to get proper responses. Okay, so whenever you're using AI for research purpose, there are high chances that it might give you content that are similar to the existing files or existing resources. Okay, so do not directly use the data or content that AI is giving you. Ask it to rewrite or ask it to check for plagiarism, ask it to write in your own words, or you can go through it and you can write it on your own also. Clear? Yeah, there are also tools that check plagiarism. You can also use such tools. There are tools. So once you get research paper from AI tools, ask it to add some human touch or ask it to write in own words by avoiding plagiarism check. And then once it is giving you the content, post this content on plagiarism checker platforms, and then you will know how much data is proper. Okay, you will see the plagiarism rate also. Clear? Gayatri, it is very simple. Please go to AI tools and ask for AI models and ask for plagiarism checker tools. That will give you most of the tools. It is very easy. Okay, it is very easy. You need to copy your content and paste it there and click on check. Then it will check and tell you how accurate is your data. Hemchandra, I just now told you that go to AI models and do your research on the tools. Okay, you can check plagiarism tools online. There are many tools available. I will just show you one more example on how to get a plagiarism tools. Guys, I'm not suggesting any tools because the tools that I'm using might be useful for someone or might not be useful for someone. That is why I want you to find your own tools based on your requirement and usage. Okay. Okay, if you just give this prompt, that plagiarism tools for my research papers, that will suggest you many tools. And from this, you can also ask, I want three tools. Okay, so now there are free tools also. PaperPal, DupliChecker, Stock Toolbox. So I remember that when I was in my college, I used to use PaperPal for checking the plagiarism. This is very using a free version, it will ask you to, or it will have some limitations that it will only check n number of words. Okay, only some particular number of words it will check. If you are uploading a content more than that words, you need to take the subscription or take the premium version. To avoid that, you can upload. See, it says it can scan up to 7,000 words. So what you can do, you can upload first 7,000 words. After for first is done, you can upload second 7,000 words, and you can check also like that. Clear? Clear, Hemchandra? Perfect. So Brijesh says, I want to convert one YouTube podcast in various Indian languages. Which tool should I use? So instead of copying the content from Instagram or YouTube, I would suggest you to use Notebook LM. You can just give the content and it will also generate the podcast for you in multiple Indian languages. Also, please try that option. I think that will help for you. Kavita, I just told how to avoid plagiarism. So, plagiarism means that you're copying someone's content. So, to avoid that, make sure that you are going through research paper and making your own content, right? First, go through research paper, add humanized touch, and write the content on your own. Rewrite it so that there are high chances that you will avoid plagiarism. Exactly, Abhishek. So before submitting any paper or anything, you need to first go through this plagiarism checkers, right? Go through these tools, check plagiarism, and then submit these papers. Brijesh, if you want the content or the character to not change, so I think that is not possible. You will have copyright issues then. So instead of copying others' content, you can try your own content. You can add your own avatar also for that if you want. Again, for adding avatars, there are separate tools like 11 Labs and Hagen. Hagen is for duplicating your avatar. Manoranjan, there are no such tools to count the number of words or number of characters. So you will have an idea, no? Based on that idea, you can upload. And if it is more than 7,000, the model itself will say that it is more than 7,000. So please check or take the subscription. It will ask you that. Yeah, Brijesh, then you can use Hagen, or if you want to use any other tools, as I said, you can take help of AI models and you can give your exact prompt there that will suggest some tools that might be useful for you. Ronak, Hagen is a AI tool that will help you to create avatars. Okay, that can be naturally available avatars, like you can replicate your face there, or you can take avatars that are already existing in that tool. So please explore that. You will get clear idea on what is Hagen. Srinivas, how to use in AI tool plagiarism. So if you are using ChatGPT or if you're using any AI models, you can tell that you're doing some research and you don't want plagiarism. If you give this prompt, it will mostly try to avoid plagiarism. So you can also try this. Shrikant, as of now, I've not given any tools. I am not going to give any tools also because, as I already told multiple times, uh, one tool might work for a particular person or a particular domain. So I want you to do your research based on your requirement and based on your usage. And the tools that you are requesting will depend on the prompt that you're giving also. So that is why please use AI models based on your research and prompt. Also, see how you want to utilize this AI tool. According to that, it will give you tools. Selvi, I did not understand your question. It will be better if you can give more information about this question. Great. Nagarjuna, how will it know? You have to let it know. Like you have to give your prompt. If you can see my prompt that I have given now, I told I am a product analyst, and I want to do research on educational platforms. So based on that particular prompt, so I am now telling why who is using that tool and why this person is using that tool. Okay. So based on your prompt, it will give you responses. Great. Now let's go to the next question. Help in meeting summaries. Okay, so how many of you are using AI tools for getting the minutes of meet? MOM? No, not using yet. No. How many of you are using AI tools like Fireflies, Otter, TLDV. I'm using Fireflies. Great. So I will once again tell you how these tools are useful. If you are in a meet or if you have 3 to 4 meets scheduled at the same time in your calendar, then you can use these tools like Fireflies, TLDV, Otter, etc. These tools will send an agent. So in it, it's like a virtual agent. The virtual agent will go write the minutes of meet, like it will capture all the words or all the content from that meet, and after the meet is done it will give you a content what was discussed in the meet. That is called minutes of meet. Okay, that will be given by model, that particular tool. So these tools do not only give this minutes of meet. Can you tell me, so people told that they are using Fireflies, right? Can you tell me what else will you get from Fireflies apart from minutes of meet? Can you give me the answers in the chat box? Recording, true. It will give you the recording. Notes, true. So notes is like it will give you the key points. Scheduling meet summaries, true. Action plan, great, Sarvana. Yes, it will also give you action plan. Okay, so it will give you the meeting MOM. Okay, it will give you MOM in real time. That means it will provide notes. It will also provide the recording. You can go through the recording when you get free time and you can understand what was discussed in that particular meeting. And it will also extract key points for you, right? It will extract key points and decisions that were happened in that particular call. As Sarvana said, it will also give you action plan. For suppose there are 5 people in your team. Okay, assume that there are 5 people in your team. And in that meet, it is discussed that X person should do a particular task, Y person should do a particular task. So also that will be included in the that can be drawn from these tools. Okay, it will give you action plans, and it will all automatically give you summaries also. Clear? Understood what AI tools can do for like help in summaries? Yes, actually Muhammad is right. So if you are having any questions regarding that meeting, you can also ask that questions there. It will also give you answers to the questions that you are asking. Okay, that is related to the particular context. If you are asking some other question, that might not give you the answers, but if your question is something relevant to the particular topic or particular meeting, then it will give you the responses. Prabhakar, the tools are not maybe useful for you or might not be useful for you. So the tools are Otter, Fireflies, TLDV. So select tool according to your usage and requirement. Okay. Please go through the tools, everything, read everything. If you think the tool is useful for you, only then use that tool. If there are some Google Meets, Gemini also has a tool like this that will go and give you all the information that is related to that meeting. Srinivas, you cannot ask ChatGPT for MOM or the things or topics that were discussed in a meeting. You can ask ChatGPT for AI tool recommendations or suggestions. Okay. So for 5 minutes, I'll go through Q&A. Srinivas, there are no such tools to give you prompts based on your context. If you use these type of prompts also, there are high chances you will end up getting wrong or irrelevant data from the models. So I suggest you to first understand or first know what you're exactly going to ask to this model, and frame a question or frame a prompt in like 2 to 3 sentences. Okay, you need not write big paragraphs as prompts. So make your prompt very simple and clear so that the model will understand. Fireflies can be used for free, but if you use it for free, you will have some limitations. Ram Gopal, as I told you, if you want research papers for better tools for maths, physics, chemistry, and medical research, please go through AI models and put this same prompt there and tell you why you are using or why you want to do this research. Okay, then that will suggest you tools that are useful for you. Ayub, it is currently not possible for me to show because 2.5 minutes of meet, I will need to attend a meeting, record that meeting, and present you the minutes of meet. So please try that. You will understand how these tools are useful. Ronak, as I already told you, please explore Hagen tool. Okay, just go to a new tab on Google and search for Hagen. You will, it will ask you to log in and you can explore it. If I even give you some idea about Hagen or some demonstration of Hagen, you might not understand. So if you explore that tool, as I told in the very beginning, it is very important for us to explore tools on our own. Okay. So please explore the tool, and if you have any questions regarding the tool, please ask and I will help you there. AI tools for students to make mind maps, summarizing the notes and making key points. So I would suggest Notebook LM for this because when you give content to Notebook LM, it will explain you the process. If you're having any questions relevant to that document, it will give you answers. If you want summary of that document, it will give you answers. Or if you want it to generate mind maps, it will generate mind maps. It will generate quizzes. It will generate podcast, everything. So you can first explore Notebook LM Kalai because I think Notebook LM is very useful for your case. Harish, please explore Copilot. Okay, please explore the tools. You will understand how these are giving you minutes of meat. It is very simple, guys. Please log into these tools and give access. Okay, just log in and give access. For image generation, you can use AI models. Again, I am saying you can use models uh, based on the prompts. Okay, so if I want to create a image, I will use a different tool, and that tool might not give you proper answers according to your usage. So that is why I always suggest you to make or do some research based on your requirement and how you are going to use this prompt or how you are going to use this tool. Clear? Satapati, the tools are Fireflies, Otter.ai, TLDV, and you can also get from Google Meets. So you can explore tools. Okay, now let's go to the next question. What are the limitations for AI? Limitations of AI for productivity. Can you tell me what are limitations? I think most of you might have idea by now. What are the limitations of using AI for productivity? Perfect. Hallucination, lacks human creativity, true. Limited data it can provide, correct. Security, true. Guys, whenever you're using AI tools, make sure that if you are having enough time and if you want to do it from scratch, you can do it from scratch. Okay. But if you don't have time and you want accurate or quick results, then you can use AI tools for that. Okay. Because if you are constantly depending on AI, there are chances that you might lose your creativity. How many of you agree with this point? If you're constantly using AI or models for tasks, you will end up losing your creativity, right? So that is why, if possible, try to do it on your own, else take help of AI models and use AI for repetitive tasks. Okay, for repetitive tasks, you can use AI. For suppose if you're doing or if you're sending mails every day, you can take help of AI and send mails or send mails according to the time slots, or you can schedule these mails, right? You can use automation for this so that you will end doing repetitive tasks. And if you are having enough time, if you have time to learn, guys, don't use AI tools without having basic skills or basic knowledge. Okay, for suppose assume that I am a developer and I have zero knowledge on coding, and I will ask AI model to give code for my particular use case. It will give me use the code, but I don't know how to apply this code. Do you think that will be helpful for me? Do you think that will be helpful for me? Obviously no, that will not be helpful for me because I have code and I given my use case to the GPT or the LLM. It has given me the code, but I don't know how to utilize my code. So always have basic skills and basic knowledge. And if you have any errors, I will not even know how to solve these errors. I will not know what is len. I will not know why we are writing that particular line there. Okay, so always have basic knowledge about the language or about the tool, about the content or context that you're expecting from model. And the AI might not give you correct answers, uh, might give you biased answers. Also, that might hallucinate and give you wrong answers very confidently. Okay, and to avoid this, you have to improve the quality of your prompts, right? You have to improve the quality of your prompts. If your prompt quality is proper, you will get proper results. If your prompt quality is not correct, you will not get proper results. Okay. Anything you do, guys, AI cannot replace human brain or human creativity. Okay, we humans have good creativity because we are capable of creating AI. So don't underestimate human knowledge or human brain, human creativity. So please use our own brains and our own creativity also, right? Only if you have less time and if you want to boost your productivity, then you can use AI models or AI tools. Clear, everyone? Once a GPT or LLM is generating some context, always make sure that it needs some human human reviews. Okay, it will need some human reviews. Whenever it is generating some text or generating content, go through the content and see how this content is provided and check if you should actually use this or not. Clear? Now let's come to the second question. How can AI improve a LinkedIn headline? So, coming to LinkedIn headline, if I am using LinkedIn headline or if I want to write LinkedIn headline, I'll just say I am a data analyst with 3 years of experience and I'm using SQL, Excel, Python for my work. So this is the simple headline that I will use. But if you are asking AI to do it, it will do in a proper way. Okay, for these type of tasks you can use AI, right? So for coding and other type of tasks, I would recommend you to do it on your own or at least have some basic knowledge before asking questions to AI. But if you want questions related to LinkedIn headlines, LinkedIn content, everything, it will give you. Clear? So if you are asking LinkedIn for headline, it will give you better prompts or better headlines based on the keywords. It will also use keywords. Okay, role specific keywords that will be adding. If I'm a data analyst, it will add keywords relevant to me. If you are a designer, it will give you headlines relevant to you. So it will use the keywords. And if you are using AI for improving your headline, it will highlight your skills. Okay, it will highlight your skills and achievements. Clear? So instead of just writing a data analyst, I will write data analyst with data driven information or providing better insights, problem solver. I'll also include my skills like Python, SQL, Power BI, etc. Okay, so this is how you can use your LinkedIn headline. The next question is, how does AI identify keywords for LinkedIn profiles? It identifies on the job description, it identifies on performance profiles, it identifies based on your industry, recruiter behavior, and everything. Okay, so for suppose if I am an analyst, it will recommend analysts for me, right? It will not recommend some designers for me. Clear? So in this way, based on the keywords and the job descriptions and top performing profiles and industry roles, recruiter search behavior, it will observe everything and give you suggestions or recommendations. Can I tailor LinkedIn profiles for specific roles? Yes. You can specify LinkedIn profiles for headlines and for descriptions, experience, education, skills, and also the summary part about section. So for all this, you can use AI. Also, you can use AI to post content. That means you can ask AI to generate images that are relevant to your content, or you can just give context and ask it to generate content. Clear? Mohammed, that will be taught in tomorrow's session. Okay? Tomorrow's trainer will tell you that in detail. The trainer will tell you how to optimize your LinkedIn profile and how to get proper results or how to add proper keywords and everything. Tomorrow will be discussed. Clear, everyone? Tejesh, please check the schedule. Based on your schedule, it will be held. Please check your schedule. Yes, Deepthi, you can. But also, I want to just say one thing. Do not blindly trust AI tools, but okay, you can ask decisions and you should also have some knowledge, right? You should also do your own research back in. Thank you so much, everyone. Uh, there is a feedback form in the chat box. Please give your feedback. Roy, if you are invited to any meet, the TLDV platform will go. If the meet is in your calendar, it will go as an agent, virtual agent, and it will capture all the details from there. Uh, Guru Kishore, prompt is the question or the text that you are asking AI models. Okay? If you are expecting any output from AI models, that is way of communication between human and AI model. Srinivas, Notebook LM is good for research purpose. Please explore Notebook LM. I think then you will get a clear idea. Suman, to start freelancing, you need to have proper idea on that particular domain and you should be able to do more projects. So you should first do projects and showcase your skills. Then the interviewer will be impressed or the recruiter will be interested to hire you. Robin, you can use Notebook LM by giving different question. So you can give Notebook LM and you can say read the notes. It will do it for you. Bhagwan, please go to Google tab and search for Notebook LM. Notebook LM is by Google, and you will see the first page where you need to upload your documents. So it is very easy. Please explore and please try to learn on your own. Uh, when you log into your LMS portal, how to find Q&A recordings? Go to LMS portal, log in with your registered mobile number and enter your OTP. Once you're logged in, on the left hand side, you will find live schedule, sessions and schedule. When you expand that, you will find live Q&A. In live Q&A, there will be two tabs. One is upcoming and one is recording tabs. So please click on recording tab and you will see more recordings. I am Harika. Oh, I've not renamed. Deepthi, tomorrow in tomorrow's session, you can ask the trainer about your career. She is the better person to answer these questions. Yes, Kavita, in upcoming phases, you will get. So I will also share my LinkedIn ID here. Give me a minute. Thank you so much, everyone. I'll just share my LinkedIn ID in the chat box, and we will be done for today's session. Yeah, I've shared my LinkedIn. Okay. Yeah, now I've shared my LinkedIn profile with everyone. Let's connect there also. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night. Good night for it. Good night. Have a good day or good night. Let's meet in next sessions. Okay. Bye bye.